decided to drop that Zaza, man. I was like, I just being me, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't tracking my mind, cause shit, I could write, and then I could write on my mind. So the pace that I write on my mind is a little more faster, you know what I'm saying? I sit there and write on the paper, it's cool, but I could be like a wizard in my mind, like, you know what I'm saying? It's up through there, so I just had a lot to say on that, man. I was just trying to give everybody the real me, you know what I'm saying? Folk that know me, folk that, you know, really know me, know what's going on, you know what I'm saying? I be cool and, you know, everything changed and shit like that, but everything ain't changed because I'm still, you know, I'm still me. They know how I'm coming, you know, they know how I'm coming, you know, this shit stamped and sealed in the city, man. Like, state to state, like, this ain't no cap on nothing. So, at the end of the day, like, I just needed to put that fresh out. Like, as all I need to put that exotic shit out, you know what I'm saying? That I got a 100 strand, you know what I'm saying? No hook type action.
I feel.
You know, so,
he had a chip on his shoulder when he dropped.
Yeah, man, I had something to say, you know.
You want to close?
Yeah. But yeah, so like I said, man, you know, I just had something to say, you know what I'm saying? I had to say it my way, you know what I'm saying? Let these folks know really what's going on. Like, this shit ain't no cap, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've been through a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? They hit my dog with a 30. You know what I'm saying? These niggas say they were street, but they really not street. You know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't holding court in the street for real. Like, niggas be around these, be in front of folks and be around these bitches capping and shit. Talking about they with a G-code and shit like that. And as soon as this you know what I'm saying, niggas really tapping out here. You know, rich niggas, so-called rich niggas, whatever you want to call it.
I'm picking up.
Whatever you want to call it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so we gonna jump into this Zaza real quick, and probably gonna play Kids. So we gonna be right back, man.
I'm outside every day, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people, they not, but, you know, I'm outside every day. Ain't shit stop. You know, we do that real estate shit, so, hey, man, it's a constant need for real estate, you know what I'm saying, and essential things, you know what I'm saying, and that's where we at. So, beside that, you know, with my music, I just been able to just really go crazy, for real. Like, everybody really being lax. They probably eating all these snacks and shit, trying to fuck all these hoes, you know what I'm saying, or vice versa, you know what I'm saying, so, you know, they ain't really putting in no work right now. They like, shit, they like a mini winter, like a bear hibernate, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody really got to see me, woo, you know what I'm saying? But hell nah, you keep pressing on it. Yeah, we gonna see you. You gotta keep pressing on these folk, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep pressing on these folk. Like, you know, I just see a lot of people wigging out, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot going on, but I try to just stay focused, man, and watch out for what you ain't looking for. You know what I'm saying? Instead of for what you supposed to be looking at. You know what I'm saying? I just leave it like that.
So, okay, when you got to Atlanta, like, you know, you meet a lot of little slick ass niggas who say they can do this kind of work and they be lying just to get your money. So, like, what's like the fakest shit you done seen, or like one of the fakest niggas you done ran across, if you want to speak on that, like, or just talk about something fake that you seen since you've been doing music when you got to the A.
Oh man, shit. When I got to the A, I was in these streets. You know what I'm saying? I was doing real estate in these streets. You know what I'm saying? But the really fakest shit I done seen a nigga do would be goddamn. Man, the fakest shit I seen a nigga do is call a nigga bitch. Like, say you let a nigga use your phone. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, on the block. Say you let a nigga use your phone, right?
Yeah.
So this nigga use your phone, he like, yeah, bro, I need to call him a little bit real quick, woo. But a nigga who let you use his phone, he like, yeah. He ask you a question like, ain't that bitch from such and such? He like, hell yeah, that whole bad woo. He like, bet. That bet mean goddamn, boy, as soon as I get this phone back, bet, hey, I'm about to shoot that whole text, you know what I'm saying? Or call on mistake, some shit like that. But that the lame shit I see nigga do. You know what I'm saying? That lame shit I see nigga do, that's lame to me. Cause like,
you know, niggas getting their bombs and shit stolen out from where they putting them at and shit. It's survival of the fittest, so that shit there ain't lame. But that shit there though, that nigga use your phone, then nigga trying to, you know, that's that lame ass shit. You know, that shit started a whole lot of drama. Hey man, a lot of people got problems. A lot of people still got problems today behind shit like that.
See, I got some stories about that because, like, I had a partner, like, he was in the streets, but he ain't really never had no car in there, so he would always use my phone. But the thing is, like, when me and him pull up on the bitch, they'll see me and I got a nice car. They will call me, like, trying to holler at me.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
Hey, so one thing about it, the golden rule is hold for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
just because one nigga be like all lusting real hard for a bitch and shit, you know what I'm saying? Want to get a dick all hard. She a hoe, she gon' go, you know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. It ain't no, I can't put no cap on it. You know, people gonna do what they want to do. It ain't no, man, people gonna do what they want to do, man. Girls like shiny fly things, man. You know what I'm saying? Girls like shiny fly things, man. You better think logically and realistic, man. That's what they like. So, soon as...
I got a question.
Go ahead, talk to him.
I just got a question for what you do when they called you.
Oh, see, I talked to him because me and my homeboy, like, we was running trains
That's
on
right.
bitches. It was like, man, we was like slaughtering these hoes. So,
Oh man, Sergeant Slaughter.
so I talked to him, but I tell him, I said, hey, bro, like, old girl called me. She trying to holler at me. But he would call bitches like some of my bitches, but they wasn't my main girl. And like
the hoes for everybody, man.
so I wasn't tripping. Like they'll be like if I pick up a hoe, they'll be like, yeah, so and so called me. I'll be like, okay, like that ain't no problem. That ain't my main girl. So we were calling each other bitches. Like we were never trying to fuck each other main girl, but everybody else like for everybody.
Atlanta, they get your man every day. They $40 and goddamn American Deli, they stand outside your bitch house, boy. I ain't bullshitting.
And that 40 go a long way for a ratchet, man.
What? Lemon pepper.
These bitches gonna get what they gonna say. Look, get what they gonna say though. This ain't no cap though. Biggie Nick behind American Deli though. Get what? All you gotta do is tell these folks you want a goddamn. It depends on how she like to eat though, but you know these bitches most like 10 piece. You know what I'm saying? But you could just cap them down like, oh, let me get a 15 piece and fries all flats. But they gonna say all flat. Oh man, it's a wrap. All flat, some exotic. Oh man, some real pressure, man. Them folk goddamn, them motherfuckers goddamn jumping out their clothes like this. Here like it's a fire. They trying to move. Hey, they trying to move in with your that American Deli, man. Like, hey man, that American Deli, man, them flats. Hey, them flats, them wings, man. Hey man, that action is for real. Like, oh man, I got story after story after story after story.
Shit,
man.
give us another one. We got time.
Hey, alright, so I remember like shit, man. I remember like me and my dogs, like I'm gonna say me and my dogs, cause it was like shit. We had like a young football team. You feel me? At one time. But, man, we used to be blitzing these hoes. Like, me and my brother, we had an apartment, you know what I'm saying, early. Like, 19, 18, we had an apartment early. So, you know, we out here. Like, we really out here. Like, nigga, what? We ain't got to do it ain't no stopping, no press. Like, oh, man, it was like traffic control how that motherfucking door was going. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about it'll be eight bitches in the house at a time. It probably be 2. You know what I'm saying? At a time. It probably be 2. It might be 8. You know what I'm saying? We had to call our partners over like, hey, bro, yeah, bro, we need y'all to pull up. Like, these hoes keep pulling up, like, non-stop, and they not going nowhere, you know?
When you 18, you can fuck all 8 of them bitches, nigga.
Hey, man. It depends on what's going on, man. Hey, man, depending on what's going on, that shit I'm still 18 then in that decay. Cause boy, bitch better not try, boy. Hey, telling you.
I don't like hoes. I like nice, sweet, wholesome women.
Boy, let's cut it out.
You know, I'm like the R&B guy in the group. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna sit back in the cut. Now I like them hoes too, though.
So like, what's okay? The opposite of that, like, what's some like real shit you done seen like with like artists or like, you know, promoters? Like, what's some real shit people done done for you or you done seen?
Well, I could tell you something that happened with me before. I don't. It's a promoter by the name of Lennox NT. Shout out that boy Lennox NT.
Yeah, big salute.
Like, he started noticing me that I kept doing like a couple of venues. You know, I was down for about like a year with him, and he started noticing me. He just started putting me on, like putting me on the stage, bro. Like showing nigga love. He was like, "Boy, you been fucking me for a minute, bro." So I was like, "Yeah." And you know, shit, nigga just threw me out there. He got a nice little platform and shit out there. So they just showed me like, if I stay down, I got people paying attention for me. You know what I'm saying? I got people looking at me. So they just made me go a little bit harder.
Oh, well, shout out to Lennox ENT. Hey, but I went to his events, man. I'm like, they be so packed, bro. I'm talking about,
Whoa, boy, I'm telling you.
bro, if you ain't getting there early, man, you might as well go home, man.
It'd be
Cause,
like concert.
oh, yeah, I had a story about that, too. I remember when I went out there, I had, Baby Bishop had a spot, so I went there first. Like, it took too long, so I ran over there, which I shouldn't have did, because I was, like, last in line. So this guy, he went up and performed, right? It was the photographer. So, you know, he did his thing. So when he stopped, he he came out the mic and he was like, I seen him walking around. He was like, "Hey man, you seen my bag?" I was like, "No, bro, I ain't seen your bag, man." And I had noticed early, it was like 4 niggas like ran out the door fast as fuck. I ain't paying no attention to it then. So when I seen him walking around, he was like, I said that motherfucking bag gone. Right. So I was like, fuck it. It was taking too long to perform. So I just walked out the door and I seen him coming back. Man, he was sad as fuck, like he wanted to cry. So I said, "Hey, bro, they got you?" He said, "Yeah, man, they got me." I said, "Hey, man," I said, "You can't sit nothing down," because I remember I was in one club, you know, like one of my first open mics, I had a book bag. And I had like, I don't know why I burnt CDs, but I did. I had a whole bunch of CDs in the bag. And I felt somebody going in my bag. And I was like, what? So I turned around like fast as hell. And,
Sleep now.
and dude was like, he was just looking like this, like when nothing going on.
These motherfuckers some pickpocket though. Nah, for real. These motherfuckers some pickpocket, man. You gotta watch these niggas. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. You gotta watch out for these because these niggas will pull money. Hey, these bitches snap money out your pocket, out your hand. These niggas will go in your bag. Like me, like coming up in the hood, ghetto, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, that book bag have a motherfucker like, "Hey man, what you got in that bag? Hey man, what you got in that bag?" That's all I hear. Every time I see a motherfucker with a book bag, you feel me? Because from the hood, you know what I'm saying? Nigga want to see what the fuck you got in that book bag. You feel me? Like, nigga, what the hell you doing? You know what I'm saying? We ain't used to seeing you in no book bag. You know what I'm saying? But we do want to inquire and see what you got in that book bag. You know, shit. That's just some old, I don't know, man. That's just some old,
Niggas standing outside the hood, rims open, lottery.
Nah, I don't know how to really put it, man. It's real. I don't know, it's survival of the fittest, man. That's all I say. Like, motherfucker be bold, they be like, "Let me see, car." They be trying to outthink you, like, if I could pull this motherfucker gently without a tool, I can go in and go out, you know what I'm saying? But they not knowing how in tune you is with your body, you know what I'm saying? Hey.
Yeah, so it's another thing, like when you go to these clubs and stuff, man, if you got a bag, have that motherfucker in the front. It gonna look weird, but your shit ain't about to get stolen. Keep that motherfucker in the front of you, because they gonna get you. And one thing they do too, they always say something to you right before they try to do it. Because dude said something to me. He said, "Hey man, how much you paid for that water?"
Yeah.
I was like, $5. He was like, "Damn, man."
Yeah. See, me, fuck no, I ain't friendly, you feel me? Like, my demeanor is said. Like, a lot of times I don't go places with no glasses on, you know what I'm saying? Because, shit, I want people to see me. Like, I ain't, you know, I don't want nobody to put themselves or me in a situation, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to the finish line with this shit. I'm going all the way. Like, folk be with the bullshit, man. Like, you know, once you prove yourself, you got to keep proving yourself, keep proving yourself, keep proving yourself. So, hey, I've been having to do that my whole life since I jumped out the womb, you know what I'm saying? It's been a constant struggle, constant battle, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, hey, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker with hey, man. Like, the hate been made since I was a jit, for real.
So, So where you see yourself like in 5 years, like with the music? Like you want a label? You think you gonna be like the hottest artist in the country at that time, or like how you want to play it out?
Shit, 5 years?
Yeah.
I'm thinking more like 5 days, B. Nah, for real though, like on some real shit, 5 years though. The way I move through, the way I travel through time, man, it's so different. So when I hear years, it's like I hear year, that shit like 1,000 years to me. You know what I'm saying? So I just think different. I move a little bit different. I would say I definitely gonna have my own label though. You know what I'm saying? But I want folk to know like, boy, this boy can make any kind of music. Like you can't put me in no box. You can't put me in no box. One day see I get to writing all this shit for these folks, they gonna be like, oh hell, but hey, boy, call home, man. Hey, we want him to do this, we want him to do that. Hey, that's what I want. Longevity, you know what I'm saying? Timeless music, you know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Timeless music. Make timeless music. Like, DJ projects I'm putting out, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting people tuned in, cause shit. I only been doing this shit a year. I only been putting music out for real a year. I've been really living a certain kind of way, so it'll be foolish for me to be living like that for real and then be out here rapping about the shit that I'm doing and these folk like having real issues with the police and, you know, the agents and shit like that. It different for a person like me, you know what I'm saying? So to where one slip up get you a life sentence, you know what I'm saying? They expecting you to do this shit since you was a kid anyway. So they like, boy, we got his ass back to the wall. We finna get him out of here. That's what they been doing to my folks, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, that's how I see this shit, man.
All right, so name some artists like who you'll want to work with. Like even the open micers are like to the guys that's in the game and they really making moves. Like who you want to work with?
Shit. I want to work with my boy. I want to work with The Weeknd for sure.
Yeah, he got some real nice shit.
Gotta do something with that boy Future. I want to see how that shit end up in the studio. I think we'll do some more wild ass, crazy ass, we'll vibe to some real wild shit on different vibration like folk. Like how he be snapping, you feel me? Him. Let me see. Man, I want to do some shit with Erykah Badu. Shit, I want to do a song with Sade too. You know what I'm saying? Sade.
Yeah, she got that smooth sound.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But beside that shit, you know, you know, everything that popping, you know what I'm saying? Long that shit real, you know what I'm saying? I can get on that shit. It ain't no, long that shit real, man, I can get on that shit. It's about the money. We doing business, we gonna do business, you know what I'm saying? But, man, anything other than business, like, you know, shit, that shit just, it got down. It just is what it is, man. You know, that shit proven and stamped. So, you know.
So how you feel about like okay, let's just say you did do a song with Future and he was like, hey bro, let me write this for you. Like you'll feel some type of way about that or you'll just go along with it.
Oh nah, it ain't no, I don't need nobody to write shit for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like motherfucker know who needs somebody to write for them, you feel me?
Yeah,
like, you can listen to a motherfucker music and be like, hey, boy, shout to get a fire go right, he going up, you know what I'm saying? But far as you listening to somebody like dropping banger after banger, you know what I'm saying, some shit, some diverse shit people ain't expecting you to say, people ain't expecting you to do, you know what I'm saying? They like, hey, what else he got to offer, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm a jack in the box for real.
I feel you. So I guess we can get to this playlist again. Then we're gonna come back with some more with Hellsambofetti, man.
Yes.
Anything you want to say to the people, man?
Hey, I appreciate y'all, man. Everybody who been sticking with me and supporting me. Big shout out to MGMV Film, Clip Monster, DJ Stud, DJ Stan, DJ Duel, DJ Eric Brown. Like, hey.
All right, let's get it, man.
These folks want to sign your ass right now, and you got one song. They gonna be like, damn, that's it? Oh, yeah, but So that's the mentality, because I done sit around these folks. I know what type of question they gonna ask you. They ain't gonna want to just hear no one song. You feel what I'm saying? So if you gonna set your mentality at, I'm gonna do 3 songs. When you sit down to go record, you feel me? When I record like 3 songs in probably like 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like I do like 3 songs in like 2 hours, bro. So at the end of the day, like if I ain't finna do 3 songs, I don't want to go to the studio. I don't want to record. Ain't really no purpose, bro. Like it's a purpose to you know. I can capture them little ideas in my head and capture them in my phone and save them until it's showtime for me to lay them down.
See, my mentality towards like getting a song popping is like, you know, I mean, you can. Well, I mean, when I'm researching stuff, it's like you have to basically get one song and put all your money behind it. I mean, if you got 3 songs and you trying to push out 3, that shit gonna be really expensive. Like, so I ain't one of them rappers neither who be talking about they got this and that. Like, I'm working with a small budget trying to push my shit and keep it going. Like, make it bounce at, it's like over, what's it, like almost 530K or whatever. So I'm basically trying to, because I had labels call me, but when they call me, they not talking about partnership. They basically like, you know, regular, you know,
360.
So,
Go ahead, sign your name on this one right here.
I got to keep pushing it to where they want to sit down and be like, hey, what you want, like how we can work this out. So, I mean, that's my whole thing, because I see a lot of artists, they do be putting out single after single, and they be good as hell, but it's like you got to put some type of budget behind one of them to like push it to where it need to go to. You get what I'm saying?
But then too, it like this. So it's plenty of avenues out there for you to get your music out. You know what I'm saying? So it like when you do record some, you gotta let the people. You gotta go out here. You gotta take the work. You gotta take it outside, and then you gotta see if they fucking with the work or not. If this shit some good or it's some bad, cause the people gonna let you know if they fucking with it, yes or no. You know what I'm saying? Like, so really your audience gonna tell you, hey, push this, hey, push that. I think this one right here go. Like for instance, I recorded that Zaza. So say for instance, I recorded Zaza and I recorded Zaza one day and recorded shit and performed the shit like 2 days later, right? I performed it 2 days later, ran in the goddamn, I went to Escobar. Ran into Escobar and I met DJ Eric Brown for the first time and shit. And I was like, shit, 2 Chainz was in that bit. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Before I even had seen 2 Chainz, I'm like trying to get my shit played. So when I played, he was pressing me, he like, man, I charge high. I'm like, nigga, how much you charge? You know what I'm saying? Like, and he gave me his little price. I'm like, I bet. Cool. So, Jibba, when I gave him the track, he was like, you know how people look at you and be like, yeah, man, I get that shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I get that shit all the time. I see motherfuckers coming here looking the part, and I get that all the time. But when Home got down, I paid Home heard the track. Man, Home looked at me like, hey, boy, they be going. He was like, hey, they be going, like, all the way to the radio. You hear me? Like, he Home like, hey, I want this song, you feel me? I want that, like, make shit shake, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I still gonna record the way I record because I'm gonna go out here and hit these showcases and shit and show out, you know what I'm saying? Cause that little money don't cost nothing to network. Ain't nothing but networking. You can record 1,000 songs, but shit, if you don't get out there and go network with nobody, don't nobody know who you is, man. You feel me? Everybody gotta feel you out. That's how they business go. Everybody gotta feel you out like that invisible man shit. Ain't nobody going for that invisible man shit for real.
I got a question for both of you guys. Even though I'm an artist myself, I got a question for both of y'all as artists. How long do you think you should push the singles?
Well, my goal was like to do a whole year, and I wanted to get it like 1 million views on YouTube at least. That's why I was going with that. So at least a full year. You get what I'm saying?
Full year?
Yeah.
That's what you. Okay.
Because I dropped it in August. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna try to get it to 1 million. Like that was the goal. So I mean, it's working.
Yeah.
A lot of people be like, "Oh man, this the only song you pushing." I was like, well,
but
yeah.
guess what? I've been hearing a lot of people talking about that one song, boy.
Yeah.
I've been hearing a lot of people talking about it. It's really how you promote it, you know what I'm saying?
It's all about that.
It's people with bad songs promoting the shit out of it. And motherfuckers love it.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's one interview I seen OG Macko do about the song Bitch You Guessed. Cause I heard his music. When I heard his music, I'm like, shit, he got some depth, music and depth. But he was like, man, I went to the studio and said, what's the worst song that I could make? And that people going, if I promote it right, people gonna rock with it. It'd be dumb enough just to work. He dropped that shit, bitch, you guessing. Oh, you was motherfucking right.
But you know what's
And
crazy?
motherfuckers was catching.
He said he was basically saying people was stupid for liking the
Yeah,
song.
yeah.
That's why I was like, I can't like this song.
Right. But that was his single. He took off with it. Fetti. Hellsambofetti, man, same question for you. How long you think you should promote a single?
For me, shit, I'm like this, man. I got that ADD shit, man. I always had it, so it like, I'm gonna push it like, shit, man, I don't know. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. It probably gonna be like 6 months to like Bangem said, like a year. But once it's out there, of course I'm gonna keep promoting it. Unfortunately, like with it COVID-19, it wasn't no South by Southwest and all these little major networkings that we had coming up.
That's
you know what I'm
the
saying?
place to get to, South by
Oh
Southwest.
man, that's what we're trying to get to. That's what we were going. You know what I'm saying? But due to all this, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I said, shit, about 6 months to a year, man. It just depends on. Everybody hear different. Everybody got their own ears. You know what I'm saying? So the internet a tricky place, cause you can have American listeners. You know what I'm saying? And be on fire in China and Japan or Tokyo. You know what I'm saying? Or they could be listening to you in Dubai. You know what I'm saying? Fallujah somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like you got a big fan base. It could be Paris. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends, man. You have to study your demographic though, man, to see where your ears at. You know what I'm saying? Where your ears at and where you can get your new ears from.
Yeah, these well, I know what is it, Spotify? I know they show you where people listening to your music, and so you can always check it out on there. So I'm about to do another song. My song Nothing. Like I'm trying to gather up like all the right people, but it's like a female song. So I mean I just need like probably 1 or 2 girls, and like where it's like kind of sexual, like with the dark type mood. Like I want something like this. So
you want
With a dark type mood. Elaborate a little bit more on
the
that.
lighting, the lighting and all that, like the
it
graphics.
sound like porn.
Hey, hopefully it can get there. If they with it, I'm with it.
Okay.
Damn right.
Well, I got another question for you, Bangem. What you think about the music scene in the Atlanta area right now? Like, how you like it right now? Is it going your way, or like?
I mean, it's just like people really ain't trying to fuck with you unless you look like you got money, pretty much. And then you got mostly everybody, like once they hear a sound, at least like 100 artists gonna gravitate towards their sound and try to sound like it. So I mean, I guess that's the way to go. I mean, I don't even like to say names because it's like, you will hear. Well, I always say Young Thug because like everybody kind of like mimic him.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
He is the originator of a pure sound.
And they'll take his sound and kind of freak it a little bit.
But you remember when the guy came out though, they wasn't fucking with Thug sound. They was, he sound like Wayne. He did it. But if you look at the average artists come out now in Atlanta, like you can tell the Thug influence. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's undeniable though.
Well, go ahead.
Oh, I'm saying like, but if that's how the music game go, man, like if you can mimic somebody, but I guess now it's like if you're an artist and you selling and you streaming billions of streams and another artist mimic you and he can do millions of streams. Hey man, Hey, feed your family. Do what you got to do. That's how I look at it.
I ain't mimicking nobody, but you know what I'm saying? I feel like in the 90s, early 2000s, we had artists and none of them sound like each other. You know what I'm saying? I heard Snoop elaborate on this more, but Hellsambofetti, what you think about the Atlanta music scene?
I think it missing shit. Atlanta music scene, man. This shit lit, you know what I'm saying? That motherfucker up through there. Like, they been lit though. Like, everybody got their own lane, man. That's the thing about it. Like, you could do you. Like, that shit go for you, it go. But me, I'm gonna be me. You know what I'm saying? I don't sound like nobody. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm known for being me. But I do fuck with everybody creativity though, man. You know what I'm saying? That creativity is just that. Creativity, they pain. You know what I'm saying? So that shit right. There's some little snappy little tracks out there. Like, there's some snappy little tracks. It's like, I think songs are more hooks than songs. You know what I'm saying? I think people listening to more hooks these days than actually listening to, you know what I'm saying, like real A through Z. Yeah, real lyric. I think people mostly just hook listening, get to the drop, bunch of 2, 1, 2, you know what I'm saying? Goddamn, they take you down, take you across the bridge, bring you back up, you feel me, and shit. That pretty much it. It's the same.
Yeah, it's like everybody doing music you can ride to.
Yeah. I got a little harder question for y'all both. I'm just interested to see what y'all answer. So let's say a new artist coming out, right? What y'all feel would be a good deal for them? Like to sign a deal.
Well, I heard when I was constantly doing open mics, they were saying like you should basically sign to a social media company. That's what I heard. And like once you get all that stuff built up, you can pretty much start doing shows and stuff yourself. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, I mean, if you got a budget, you can pretty much do anything. So, I mean, once you do that, I mean, I guess you should be able to take off with it.
Okay. Fetti, same question. Damn, what was the question? A little high. But
if an artist come out, what type of deal should they sign?
What you think would be a good deal for an artist to sign? For a newly artist, if he was gonna sign the deal. If he was gonna sign the deal, what would be a good deal for an artist to sign? Newly artist coming out. Got a little buzz already off YouTube, whatever.
Oh boy, I got it for you. I got it for you right here. And big salute, big shout out to that boy Money Man. Cause a lot of motherfuckers sleep on home, man. You know what I'm saying? But you need your contract that has one page. You feel me? If you gotta sign a 50-page contract for however much money, that shit ain't worth it. You feel me? Like, so I'm just gonna say this. Before y'all sign any motherfucking paperwork, man, read. You feel me? Like, read, man. Go on with that thirsty shit. Y'all be acting like some little thoughts out there, bitch. You hear me? Y'all be acting like some little thoughts, man. When it comes to signing, like, oh, I'm about to get naked right now. Like, boy, y'all need to cut that shit out and read.
But I mean, for the average person, they not gonna really understand the contract. Like, you really have to. You need a lawyer for them type of contracts they be trying to throw in.
But get what a lawyer gonna do? That lawyer gonna ask you, who trying to sign you? What that contract say at the top? I'll be there, this, that, and the third. You feel me? A lot of lawyers work off of that, like, you about to let me go through this door right here. So, I ain't gonna charge your ass this fee the first time. You hear me? Because I know on the back end, you about to cash me out. You probably gonna give me $20,000 for this. Look, right here. I ain't gonna even charge you, though. But on the back end, you gonna bless me because I looked out for you when shit, you were naive. You know what I'm saying? These folks finna put you in a yoke. You about to be asleep. But you goddamn called me. I pushed up and I say, now, that motion alone will show you being longevity or having a one hit and they gonna milk the hell out you and you out of there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and another thing too, like if you use a lawyer, make sure you don't use their lawyer. You probably have to get a lawyer like outside the city from where label it, because a lot of times those lawyers will be working for that label. So.
Oh yeah, this shit deep. This shit real deep though.
Deeper than rap.
It really deeper than rap though. I love this shit though. This the real world, man. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit the real world. Like the industry shit is really the way it's at. You know what I'm saying? It's some creative people here. You know what I'm saying? It's some very intuitive people. You know, it's a large demographic. You know what I'm saying? So, hey,
I got a story too. Okay, I'm gonna ask y'all about like what's kind of like the craziest thing that didn't happen like when you went to like an open mic. Like had somebody got to shooting or like what you done seen crazy at open mic?
Open mic.
I got a story.
Go ahead, talk to him.
Go ahead.
I got a story, man. I know that boy Lennox E&T remember that because we was at Chit Chat one time, right?
Yeah.
But the shit was so lit. Like, Chit Chat was so deep this night, so packed, bro. Everybody who was doing the open mic was waiting on the open mic line to go in, right?
Yeah.
Waiting for doors are already open up, but people still was flooding, right? I don't know who the fuck this was. I'm going to say that first. But across the street, probably like, I want to say 20, 30, 40 yards. Somebody started busting, right? Probably let off like 8 to 9 shots. Like damn near right across the street. You can see the damn flash from that bitch over there. Like you can see that shit, right?
Yeah.
Niggas was so turned up and so geeked up and so gone in their line, bro. They turned I remember dude turned around, looked at me, said, damn, they busting. And then went back. It seemed like the whole club did not give a fuck. Like they did not care. Everybody still flooded in that bitch. That shit was lit. You know what I'm saying? The show went on. Nobody really was even talking about this. I said, I know these motherfuckers just heard about these 10 shots that just got there.
It's normal activity.
It's normal activity, man. I felt that was like some crazy shit. But, you know, the whole crowd didn't give a fuck. They was on their shit. They wanted to turn up tonight. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't nothing gonna stop them.
Go ahead, Fetti. What you got? You got some crazy open mic stories?
Oh man, shit, shootouts, bottles thrown. I mean, open mic story. Man, let me give y'all one recent. Shit. Man, I don't know. I don't see shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit be happening. I don't really see shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit be happening, though. But I don't be seeing shit, you know what I'm saying? The wildest thing happened to me at one of my shows is like security with the lame shit, you know what I'm saying? Or other than that shit, that's it, you know what I'm saying? Just be like one lame man nigga at the door. Shit, these bitches be fighting though, you know what I'm saying? Bitches be fighting. There don't really be no drama at the places I be going, cause the people I be dealing with, they be like, look, yeah, come in here with that bullshit, but yeah, we'll not come back. You know what I'm saying? And folks respect these people, so people ain't really doing all that now. For like, man, I see shit in the streets. That was my shit ain't like that for me, man. You know what I'm saying? I be in some real fucked up places where it really hard at. Like, it really real at. Like, that shit like going to the playground with my kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, on some real shit. Like, that shit like a relax for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit a kickback for me. Like, for real, that shit a real kickback for me.
Well, one of my stories was Street Nitty, the representative. Like, he had an open mic, right?
He said who?
Street Nitty.
Oh, man.
Street Nitty, the representative.
Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. Slow down. I know what you talking about, but go ahead.
Right.
Okay.
Let's go.
So I pulled up at the open mic late, right?
Where was it at?
The Peacock.
No, it wasn't.
Ice bar?
No, it wasn't the Ice Bar. I forgot the name.
Okay, go ahead.
It was the he used to host with the old girl with the big ass.
I don't remember.
But yeah, it was like I know somebody used to be playing the drums and shit sometimes when I used to see it, but this is like a little small spot, so you know I had to take my shit off before I go in there. I'm a licensed carrier, so I take my shit off before I go in there. And then, like, when I got to the door, the security guard went there. I was like, damn, I should go back.
Yeah.
So I didn't know. I just went ahead in. I'm like, it was packed, too, so.
I got a song like that.
Hey.
I got a song that really going crazy on like when I had dropped that shit on like SoundCloud, and that shit like went crazy. Called Street Etiquette. You feel me? Like, man, you never, first rule, last rule, never leave without the tool. You hear me? You get your ass, you go, hey, if I can get my fire in there, bitch, they believe I'm bringing it. You feel me? Cause folks be on the bullshit, bro. Like, in my life, I'm traumatized from gunplay day and night. Like, that's a bar in my song, but that's some real shit. You feel me? Like, I done seen people, I done seen niggas shot over 25 cent moon pie. You hear me?
Oh Lord.
Like, this shit ain't no cap. In the 90s, bro, I done seen niggas shot over moon pie. I done seen heinous things did to people. You feel me? So shit, it's survival of the fittest, man. You can't be out here like, you can't be out here like you ain't in a jungle. You feel me? You in a jungle.
Yeah, but when resources low though, people act crazy, man.
Oh,
That's just how it
believe
goes.
When you from the bridge though, that
Resources been low.
been low. And then when your mind frame got down fucked up, it low already. So it like, but even on a sunny day, it dog. You feel me? I had to get out that shit. Like, man, let me get out this shit,
One
man.
of the worst thing to do. One of the worst thing to have is to see resources low being little, knee high, and then grow up to see the same resources low. That will make a motherfucker flip out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But back to the story, Bangem Bugg. Like, what happened, man?
Okay, so I walk in, right? I'm just kind of looking around. I'm feeling the vibe. Then all of a sudden, I hear gunshots outside. I mean, I ain't really know where they came from, so the crowd started running. So if the crowd running, I'm running. so
You know what? I'm glad you said it.
So I think it was like 3 or 4 girls, like they ran towards, I think it was some type of closet or something, so I ran in that bitch too. I was like, fuck that. So they closed the door. Some girl was holding the door real tight, and some other girl, she was just crying like.
Oh, you must have been the ice bar, bro.
No, that wasn't the ice bar.
That shit was lit. That shit went viral when that shit happened though.
Talking about shooting that time to have no ice bar.
Yeah, that shit was lit like that.
I wasn't there. So the girl was holding the door, and she another girl was crying, and she was just like acting like somebody was about to break in the door and kill us. So I guess when everything come, I was just like, man, it ain't that serious.
Right. She panicking and shit. I hate folks.
Don't let him in. Don't let him in.
I was telling her, I said, damn, I should have brought my pistols in here. I just left it in the car, but soon as they let us out, we came out, and Street needed, like, he gave everybody their money back.
Oh, he's solid now.
He gave everybody their money back, so that was like one of the I guess the craziest stories, but it wasn't that bad. Luckily, nobody went in there busting, man.
I know. I
Hands in the closet.
They had to, man.
So look, this I got one crazy story right at the event. It just dawned on me. So, man, I was at MGMV Film Showcase, and we was at Pal's Lounge, and
That joint right there on Auburn.
yeah, on Auburn Avenue. So, I'm about to perform and shit, like it about that time. You know what I'm saying? It about that time. They like, hey, Hellsambofetti, goddamn, you hear the drop, you hear my track drop. You feel me? Like at that time, so I got my fur on. You feel me? I got that little jacket on, man. It's fur though. You know what I'm saying? But I put it down in the chair, and when I put it down in the chair and went and performed, the shit went where I left it at. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it was this big ass like. And hold on, when I say this shit, I don't want nobody to get offended, cause get what? I fuck with everybody, and goddamn, I got, I got some people like that in my family. But man, hey, where I'm from, it was this stud, man. This motherfucker was like 6'6", like my dad height. You feel me?
You talking about a girl?
Yeah, I'm talking about a girl though, but she looked like a basketball player though. But I'm like, damn. But she was dressed like me, you know what I'm saying? She dressed like a dude, so, that's how I'm respected like shit. That's how she carry herself, so I'm like, damn.
Some of them be like that, and they be like looking like a dude and have a buffety body ass, you ever seen
Yeah, but look,
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, damn, who the fuck moved my jacket? And I asked her, I'm like, damn, you moved my jacket? But while I'm performing, I'm watching the crowd, and I see the other chick she was with move my jacket. You feel me? My old lady camcorded me, so we both at the stage. So I gonna ask these folks like, hey man. I was in my mind at first. I'm like, man, these at the end of the day, these are females, man. I don't want to go hard on these folks. But then my little devil said, hell no. Like they always say, hell no. Boy, you got me fucked up. So I had to ask, I'm like, she told me, why you keep asking me that? I said, man, what the fuck your problem is, bro? Like, I'm really about to go on your shit. Like, beside that was the only shit I had. Like, hey, niggas don't even be with that lying shit, bro. I ain't had to go on her shit. Cause my old lady was like, come on, baby, let go. Like me, I don't want to spoil none of my secrets. You feel me? But shit, you know, like.
So basically, this stuff was standing like Jordan.
Man,
you done moved the jacket.
Listen, move my jacket, but get what? I wanted to hit her ass so bad. I wanted to hit her so bad. Cause when you act like a man, you get treated like one. That's a golden rule I was growing up taught. Like. Even when you a little bitty boy and you want to play too motherfucking much, you feel me? With the grown men, they hit your ass so hard like a man, you feel me? Like I wanted to really hit her and let her know, like, I'm not one of them type of nigga, boo, you feel me? I'm not one of them type of niggas. See, I look like this, but I'm stronger than a motherfucker, you feel me? Like, I'm supposed to be in the league, like, no cap, in the NBA.
I thought she could take you, though.
Man, I was gonna knock her ass out like I do them all, bro.
6'6", she thinks she could just step
bro,
on
her little blink, what people fail to realize is, like,
Tyler's Kobe Bryant, bro.
See me, like, all my people like giants, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, like, on my dad's side, all my people over 6 feet, over 6'6", like, everybody tall, you know what I'm saying? I don't even come from a little camp of motherfucker, so that big shit don't mean nothing, bro. Cause you soft like a grape, you feel me? Like a grape, that bit hard, right?
Yeah,
Until you poke that bitch have shit shoot everywhere out that motherfucker instantly, don't it?
Yeah,
That's how your body is. That's how people's bodies is, the same way.
Okay, let me ask you this. Okay, since you've been over 18, like, or you can, like, do you got in the stores, like, where you was young or even when you was over 18, where you had to hit a female because they done did some shit?
Hey,
Keep
so
it
look.
1,000.
So look, like this. I'm a lover, not a fighter, first of all, but just don't put your hands on me. You feel me? Like, I'm a lover, not a fighter, but bitch, do not put your hands on me. Cause as a little boy, like in elementary school, I gotta take y'all back on that one, cause they gonna sum it all up for you, right? So it was that one little chick in elementary school, bro. She used to like me, but she was like tough as hell. She was a little tomboy. But she didn't know how to express herself, you feel me? So, due to the fact, like, you know, my mom, you know, she used to have abusive relationships and shit, you know what I'm saying? So, I wasn't really I wasn't fighting I didn't see fighting women as, like, cool, you know what I'm saying? I don't see it cool now, but I didn't see it as, like, that's what you're supposed to do, fight a woman. I'm like, girl, gone. But this girl would hit me with, this motherfucker put a knot on my head, long story short. She put a knot on my head one day, right? Fat mama, nah, for real. Fat Mom Riverside, nah, for real. She see this shit, she gonna be like, hell yeah. She put a knot on my head though, right?
Now boom, this ass.
Put a knot on my head. My brother, I went to the house like, my brother, like, what the fuck happened to you? Spare, man, like, what happened to you? He like, what happened to you? I'm like, shit, man, Fat Mama got down. Boy, she put one on me. He like, boy, hell nah. He grabbed that chair, took me outside, folded his arms up. He was like, hey, boy, you better get her ass, boy. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. That girl been whooping your ass every day this week. You ain't threw back one punch. So my brother put me under the pressure. You feel my big brother, Sparrow, man, he put me under pressure. I'm like, man, he's standing there looking at me and shit. I'm like, she came on down the sidewalk. I had a little special move back then. You feel me? I was like, shit, I'm gonna have to hit her with a special move. Damn, I don't want to do it, but I had to, man. I had to hit her with a special move, man. But
treat you like Baby D and Day-Day.
yeah, but that's the only way I end up like that, man. Cause you know, girls, you know, I've been doing a lot of shit, you know, at advanced time. You know what I'm saying? Like 8 years old and shit, 6, 7, 8. I was doing a whole lot of shit. A lot of motherfuckers supposed to been doing that, teenagers and grown-ups. You know what I'm saying? Like I really been living a different kind of way. For real. Like. I've been getting my dick wet since elementary with teenage bitches, like for real. Nah, this ain't no cow. Hey, this ain't no cow. This ain't no cow. I ain't gonna cap him down. I can't wait to tell some of these stories, boy. Cause get what? It gonna be some people who chime in. They gonna be like, "Boy, this boy here crazy here. He telling y'all that shit." Yeah.
I got a question for both of y'all.
Right now. So, you know when you blow up and people, all sorts of people come out the woodworks with things, man. All people, you know, everybody got skeletons, as I say. But, you know, like, ain't none of y'all gonna have like the Kim Kardashian effect out here, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all might blow up, and these folks. Let me just put it out there. These folks ain't gonna throw no extra videos out of y'all about some. Hey man, we got a sex tape over here. We got a sex tape over here, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean,
what y'all think about that? Like,
I'll film a dick suck, but as far as me, like you see my whole body, no. That's about all I do.
yeah, because people might have like old IG videos, old videos of back then he was doing this or back then he was doing that. So what y'all, when they come up with, let's say you blow it tomorrow, TMZ come out and say, oh, he got a sex tape on the low. Well, how you gonna address that situation?
It wasn't me. That's what I'm gonna say. But nah, for real, sex tape.
It don't even necessarily gotta be a sex tape, just people coming out the woodwork with shit.
Oh, coming out of woodwork.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't from over here. Ooh, how would you address those haters? You know what I'm saying?
For most part, shit, I feel like what people gonna say is, or why you ain't say my name? You feel me? Or that what I really feel the most. Like, motherfucking, I don't owe the nigga shit. You feel me? I don't owe the nigga a motherfucking thing. You hear me? Motherfucker had the opportunity to do something for you, look out for you, front you something, whatever. A motherfucker didn't do that. I went out here and took my own risks, took my own chances, made my own way. I don't owe the bitch shit. If you was in the way of that, you know what I'm saying? It was some shit you did. You know what I'm saying? It was some shit you did that the outcome turned out the way it turned on you. Okay. You feel me? So, that's how I see it.
I like that answer.
But anything I do though, I mean, I wouldn't just like outright say the shit I do, but if it came out, like I'd be like, okay, so what? You get what I'm saying? That's how I look at it.
So basically, we ain't got nothing to worry about it. Y'all straight solid. These niggas,
yeah, but
they just gonna hate.
Hey, but you know, a lot of guys too, like a lot of skeletons, like some guys be dealing with, like they be fucking with trannies and all that.
Oh my God!
So I ain't worried about nothing like that.
Oh my God!
I'm glad you said that, cause I was looking at a post today online, like this shit said.
Hold on, let me get you right.
Oh yeah, you know how them chicks be online? They be doing that little post about the hot dog and shit. You know the little post.
I don't know about this.
Nah, the women. Look. You know the women. They be doing their little posts about the hot dog. They be like, hot dog or corn dog or something. They be like, I need to stop sucking dick because I almost spit on my corn dog at work. You know what I'm saying? So look, that was one of my folks said today, right? So I went on her post and said,
somebody tag her, send her to the Dareal1triple0 page.
Hey, I said, hey.
Yeah, what is she?
I said some of these niggas need to post that. You feel me? Cause they ain't what they saying, bro. Like, a lot of you guys out there with that, trying to play both sides, man, like, man, you put niggas in jeopardy, bro. Like, you being selfish, man. Like, I'm expose you, nigga, though. Like, I don't care what you do, but that right there to me, like, I ain't with that shit. Like, nigga, you be one way. You can't be goddamn. This ain't no buffet now. You hear me? You gotta be one way, man. You're dealing with people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be one way, G.
5 seconds down.
Both of y'all, 5 seconds down. A quick question. 6ix9ine want to do a track with you right now. Would you do it? Go.
Hell no.
See,
I ain't doing it, bro.
I mean, we not okay. It'll be too much damage to your. I mean, for a new artist, like it wouldn't be the move. But like if somebody like Akon was saying, he'll work with him. But I mean, he established. But
that nigga rich.
I mean, if you got money and set up, it probably ain't gonna affect you. But when you coming up, it'll be like so many people want to tear you down. And probably a lot of artists who probably wanted to work with you be like, fuck that nigga. You know what I'm saying? So that wouldn't be the right move for anybody, like an up-and-coming artist.
6ix9ine wanted to work with you, Hellsambofetti. What you tell him? Hold on. 6ix9ine on the line right now. Calling you. Yo, Fetti, what's up, man? You know what I'm saying? Just got out the chain gang, man. You know, doing my hard bid. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Let's get in this track. Let's get in the studio together. How'd you approach it?
That's how I'm gonna do right here. So he gonna be calling my manager, right? They gonna reach out to who? Who they reaching out to?
He might call
He
you.
reaching out to, for some strange reason, somebody probably told this nigga your phone number or whatever reason he get your phone number.
Nah, see me, I ain't no normal ass nigga, so he wouldn't definitely get my phone number. But if he would have reach out to somebody, like I wouldn't even respond to that shit. You feel me? Like I done had folk be, man, I wouldn't respond to that shit, man. I'd be laughing at them. Like for instance, somebody asked me did I need promotion the other day, right? On the ground. And they had 6ix9ine picture on their page, right? As their profile picture, right? Get what I did?
What?
Deleted and blocked their ass. Cause get what? You got snitching tendency, home. You told on your mama. You told on your granny. You told on your elementary school teacher. Like people like that, they selfish, bro. They don't got no remorse for nobody but they self. He threw a piece of paper out the window at 8:30. I can't fuck with them people, you feel me? Cause they don't know how to lay in the bed that they made, you feel me? Sometimes it might take you, that bed might be hard in the motherfucker, you feel me? It might be hard, it might be sharp, that bed got some snakes in it, that bed got some sharp. Get what? It don't matter how long it take, you gotta make that motherfucking bed up, back to that bed comfortable, you feel me? His bed ain't never gonna get back comfortable,
I mean, but I say, like, what? I think 95% of people who would have been in that situation, they would have did the same as everything.
See, me, I'm gonna say that.
Even them hard gangsta-ass niggas who can whoop.
You said 95?
I think so.
But I feel, myself, I feel, there's only probably about 5 to 10% real niggas left in the world anyway. So, 95 is a long, boy, that's a big stretch right
You
there.
know, somebody, that's what I be saying.
I honestly feel like he could have beat that case and got the same time that he got right now.
He could have beat him?
Yeah. All because these folks tell you it's a possibility you get 20, it's a possibility you get 47. They're going to put that possibility in your face to scare you. This man told after he said after the first day. He took it. I mean, you didn't even think about these charges, bro.
He already knew you were telling.
You already knew you were telling.
I know. That's true. That's normal, man. Like, that's normal.
But he go to real.
Now, this the real spill on that shit, though. Like, on some real shit with me, on some real shit on the beating tip, though, I could do a song with Snitch9, but your ass ain't gonna be in the same studio with me. You gonna have to send it on the email. You feel me? That business. Now, on some talking about being out somewhere with somebody, like doing the show together and shit, like that dead.
Y'all got a song together.
I don't gotta perform with you though. I don't gotta perform no song with you though.
If he send you the bread, you can get this work. Basically, what you saying. But I ain't fucking with you like that,
Bruh, I'm sick.
The song that y'all,
I'm sick, bruh.
together, that shit go
I'm
diamond.
sick.
They said we gonna bring you. We gonna bring 6ix9ine here to the Grammys. We want y'all to perform this shit on stage together. So
I'm sick.
And we're gonna pay you
I'm
$1.2
sick.
million for these motherfucking 5 minutes.
1.2 million for 5
You
minutes.
heard what I just said?
Now 1.2 million for 5 minutes. Now it's gonna have to be a clause to that shit. He gonna have to be on that side of the stage. I'm gonna have to be on this side of the stage. We gonna have to make that work. 1.2 million 5 minutes. Hey, I can get. They gonna fuck my money up, bro. I'm straight on that.
Well, it's about time to get out of here. So, Fetti, go ahead and talk to him. What you want to tell the people, man?
Hey, do what I want to tell everybody, man. Stay sucker free. Stay sucker free, man. Be looking out for these new bangers coming out, man. Zaza, I'm about to drop Glad House, shooting a visual for Smooth Criminal.
All right.
Yeah, man. That's a banger that everybody been waiting for. They been wanting me to shoot that bit. That featuring the Dareal1triple0.
Bangers.
Yeah. Hey, man, stay sucker free, man. The real one, BBAG Sambo, man. Mr. Pot King side from all these street ties. You know what I'm saying? 334. Gump boy in this bitch. Zone 4. 4-way or no way. Hey, man, these niggas know what's going on with me, man. I'm everywhere, man. I'm everywhere.
All right. Go ahead. Dareal1triple0. Talk to him.
AKA Dareal1triple0, AKA 1000, nigga. You know what it is, man. Go
fucking follow me. Check out that Hoopty. Streaming out on all streaming platforms. You can check that shit at YouTube, Spotify, Tidal, Apple, whatever, man. MGMGV. Y'all go check him out too. Shout out to that boy High Esco for the beat on Hoopty. You dig? Shout out to that boy Crazy Black. My homie threw me the beat. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, definitely to little bro Crazy Black.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Real Trill. Check his music out too, man. Real shit.
Hey, he fought with a nigga when he fought with a real one when y'all niggas was scared too. You know what I'm saying? That real.
Check out my goddamn working on this EP Flight 1000. Quick to drop soon, man. Have a real storm.
Well, I definitely want y'all to get this shit to 1 million and make it bounce on YouTube.
Yes, sir.
It's at 530K, so we
Make
try to
that
get
ass
to 1
bounce.
million.
Make it up.
So,
How the hook go?
Oh, shit, I'm forgetting, man.
Throw
You
it
put me on
up.
the spot.
Make that.
But this
that shit.
But this song, Nothing, I'm trying to round up everybody now and try to do this visual for this, because it's like, that's a dope ass song. So people been saying I need to put it out, so that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to give the fans what they want, man.
Chill.
But literally, it's no pressure, man. We'll be back next Saturday, 6 to 8 p.m. So y'all make sure y'all tune in, man.